Apologies, we do very often lose the signal down here. So sorry to those of you who were with us earlier. As you can see, the girls have now finished their breakfast. They're heading off to graze. Not that there's a lot in the grass out here at the moment. So we'll just wait for a few people to join and then we'll take you down and give you a little bit of a tour of the barn. Isn't that a beautiful view? Hi Monique, thank you for finding us again. It's quite windy here today, but at least it's dry. So the girls have had their breakfast and they're just heading off to go and find some tasty grass, but there's not a lot really, which is why we need to get them in this barn as soon as possible. But tomorrow, what time did we say, Frey? 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is the moment that you'll all been waiting for, and we've all been waiting for, and we're gonna let them through probably this gate over here, this one down over here, and they can come in and explore for the very first time. So all being well, if I can get it working today, on that post over there in front of the portaloo, we're going to have a GoPro camera running a live stream so that you can watch as they come through. I'm sure, hello Varg Christofferson, I'm sure between us we'll manage to get some other footage as well, but we're going to be focusing on them and getting them in here so that they can have a wander around and explore. So we'll take you in, but as you can see there, Tony and David have got both of those water harvesting tanks up in place, and it's a pretty impressive setup. So up the top here, that's the filtration system, and it's fed from the guttering over here, so that filters out any unpleasant things that are ending up in the gutter and stops them from going into their water. Hi Janice, keep strong and keep going. Well done all of you, good luck. Thank you very much. Well, you know, there's been a few things going on this week. It always keeps life interesting. So there's the water trough that's connected to that, and then we have this other tank over here, and there's enough pressure on that that I'm hoping we might be able to get another hot horse shower. Well, we've got another hot horse shower that we're going to trial down here. So they're done. In here you'll see it's all looking very neat and tidy, and it's never going to look this neat and tidy again, is it, Frey? And I was thinking I really want to get the drone out to get images of this before the horses come in and trash it. So we've got the ring feeder sat there ready and waiting, courtesy of Ruth, and that's going to go on this bale pad. But at the moment we've got furniture on the bale pad because that's going to be used inside the storage area for our official opening on Sunday, for those that need to sit down. So we've got these gates that give a bit more protection to the storage area. And this is all beginning to look a lot cleaner and tidier. We've got 3 of the carriages down here. We've even got a Christmas tree, which keeps falling over because there's such a gale force wind that blows through these doors. And as many of you know, that's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for the doors, but I'm very pleased to say, although we were expecting them yesterday, that we've got the guys back from Warings, and as you can see, morning! You don't have to shush. Sorry, is it okay if you're on camera? I've asked you that before I filmed you. Yeah. Russell, Andy.
Just don't get his tag on. They've let me out at all.
Oh, honestly, don't say that. Honestly. So we got Rob there on the right, Colin on the left, and yeah, and then these are the sliding doors that are going to stop all the wind and the rain from blowing in there, because as you may have seen on some of the other videos, we were collecting rain in this corner just because of the way that the wind was blowing it in. But of course, once these doors are on, it's going to make it a lot more cosy inside this barn. So yeah, they're very heavy doors to lift. Anyway, we do have a camera on that, so we've got another little GoPro camera over there that's fast doing a time lapse on that. Oh, I don't want to watch. We'll show you it all when it's finished. So anyway, this is the girls' little corner. So we will eventually probably set up a little room in here to store all their things. So there's lots of goodies there that have been very, very kindly donated by lots of you off the wish list. So we've got brooms, rakes, dustbins, rug rails, that we'll work that out later, right? We'll come down later. One of the cabinets, we have got another one that will be on its way, but we might just get a slightly different design to this one. The leaf blower, which is a vital piece of equipment. Yes, I'm glad the carriages are on the other side. They're much better protected over there.
The covers have come off.
Yeah, all the covers have come off. Yeah.
We'll recover once the doors are closed.
Exactly. We'll get the doors on and then we can start shuffling things around. And then, as I say, at 1 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to be able to live stream.
That's why you said if you're shorter, you might struggle.
Yeah.
You have to put your arm over.
You do have to put your arm over.
Don't you know, that did confuse me.
Sorry, we're just talking about this gate because it looks beautiful and it's offering a lot of protection from the elements and stopping the wood fibre from going into the storage area. But for anyone short, it's a little tricky to open. Good morning, Ruth. You've just woken up 5:35. Oh my goodness, go back to sleep. And in time to see the doors. Yes, well, kind of. But we'll show them to you later. Unfortunately, when we do the live streaming tomorrow, because we're going to have it set up on this camera here, you're not going to be able to see them really in the barn. But between Frey and me, we'll get some footage, won't we?
Yeah.
But we might just only be able to share it after the excuse me, the official opening on Sunday. So that's pretty much where we are. We also have today Alpha Signs coming in, who are going to be putting on the side of the building here each of our concrete sponsors' signs. So one here, one there. So I think we've got 8 going along here. And then just inside these doors, oh, Linda, is it the same with you? You all need to get some sleep, go back to bed. In here on these concrete panels, we're going to have the signs with all our incredible donors who've helped make this happen. Inika, you've just got back from the gym. Honestly, all these people up early. Mind you, it's not quite as early with you, is it, Inika?
It should be an hour ahead.
Yeah, an hour ahead, so yeah. You're past
What
coffee time.
Is it?
4:37 with you, Sharon. With us, it's 9:38.
Okay, my alarm might go off at 50 past.
50 past.
If we're
It
still
always
live.
makes me laugh when you
Okay.
do that. 10:38. Yes, of course, you're an hour ahead. Anyway, we're going to try not to lose reception as we go down here,
Yeah.
because it often happens, which doesn't bode well for the opening, because
It
I was
doesn't really.
planning to put ribbons across this gate.
But that is the really dodgy zone.
Yeah, so I don't know whether it's going to work, but I'm going to do some testing with the camera later today
Well,
and
I
have a
can
word
live
with
stream
Vodafone.
it and I can always film it, so if the live stream does fail, I can do
Yeah, that's true.
video like we did
Yeah.
from Nancy's day. Do that.
Anyway, should we go up the road and go and see our little Friesian hospital?
Oh, I called it doctor surgery.
A doctor's
on Sunday.
surgery.
Like doing Nika's foot
Yeah.
and trying to get drops in her eyes
Oh.
and everything.
Yeah. Right, we're going to try and get through these gates without losing reception. So I'm going to pass. That's weird. I'm going to pass you back to Frey, and let's hope that you stay with us. I think we've dropped to 9, so we might have lost everyone already.
Linda, if we stay live, you will see Nikki Noodles. 110.
Sorry, I'm not a mind reader. Coffee at just after 10, yeah?
We're back to 12. Hopefully we're still live. I think we're still live.
Edward.
Hi, Maria.
Morning, Maria.
Hi, extra sale.
There's Lisa on bowls. Right.
Yeah, we're still live.
Are we still live?
We've gone up to 16.
Fantastic. I'm looking for my glasses and they're
They're
in my
in your
hand.
hand,
And
right.
they're
I
absolutely
just
filthy, so I
checked
don't know how I can see
Siri's
out
off.
them. But, you know, I'll have the same eyesight as poor little Nika.
Hey, Siri.
Right, who should we start with? Should
Hey,
we start with
Siri.
Lisa? Look, we've got Lisa.
Siri's not
Lisa fell over
listening.
here.
Hey,
No?
Siri, stop.
You've fallen over again.
Yay.
Lisa? Oh my goodness. So Lisa has a habit of falling over at the moment. So we need to get you on the Hoffmag at coffee time. Yeah, I'm sure. Have you been drinking jammy red roux in the mornings? Yeah, I believe you. Thousands wouldn't. Inika says hi. Inika says hi. So here we've got Rainbow Boy, who, when he's not kicking doors and kicking gates, spends most of your time in bed. Honestly, you were in bed so much last night.
Oh, well, in the afternoon he was in bed.
He was. And I was saying to Molly this morning, he's absolutely fine. I just think he's very content in lots of ways. Well, apart from the fact when he's in this turnout, he wants to kick the gate and come out. Because he's certainly not lying down and sleeping because he's uncomfortable or distressed. And I think it's an important thing to be able to recognise between the two. Lisa does look good in her hat, doesn't she? Sweetheart, you have haylage. Let's have a look. Look, you have a full hay bar of haylage. Is that not good enough for you?
It's not acceptable.
Ruth says, good morning, Nero. Are you going to come over? Because we are going to have to electrify that gate again one day if you keep doing that. Right, Nero, we're going to move on. We might have to get him a treat ball. Not that we should reward that behaviour, should we? You were going to go on your track today, but Molly's obviously decided that you can stay in here. Oh, look at that big mouth. Kiss that tongue. Kiss that tongue. Kiss that tongue. Spoiled Nero. You are, but you deserve to be spoilt, don't you? Eh? They all deserve to be spoilt.
Hello.
Yes.
You're right.
Now, you're not chewing on my fingers. I can put my fingers and I can massage your gums if you like. You're not chewing them. Horses very often like this. If you're brave enough to do it, if you can get your hands on their top gums and just massage them.
It's peeing your
Then
gateway.
sometimes you might lose a finger.
You're pointing your right way.
Cheeky. Cheeky boy. Right, do not kick the gate because we're going to go over and see Weirdo. Why am I saying don't kick the gate? Because I knew he was going to kick the gate. Here's Frey's little Weirdo. Do you think he's had his 10 o'clock
in the
fit?
gateway again.
He's what?
He's peeing in the gateway
Why are you
again.
pooing in the gateway?
I don't know.
You have a thing about pooing in the gateway, don't you?
It's probably well.
Nero's beard is growing. Yeah, to be honest, they all need a bit of a trim and a shave at the moment. Nero?
I've got the treat.
Yes, Frey's on the case with the treat ball. As I say, not that we should reward that behaviour. Oh, is he upsetting you now?
Your driver's all insane.
But you'll get a treat. Well, you've got a treat ball in there. Have you finished it already? He does. He always, to be honest, anybody's attention. Right, let's take you down into the barn and we'll see if there's anyone at the hay hole. No, there's nobody at the hay hole. Oh my goodness, it's looking very neat and tidy in there.
On Sunday. Yeah.
Hi, Sally. So we have in here little Floppy Doo, who's been coming in for a morning nap.
Right.
Here's a little hiddy hops. Look, we've got Molly over there as well. Molly's busy doing room service on Nika's bedroom, turning it round so she didn't have the do not disturb sign on. Can you imagine if they all had those signs that you have in hotel rooms that either says do not disturb
Yeah.
or...
Nero would have one of those signs, he'd probably eat it.
He would eat it, wouldn't he?
Disturb me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to move it back over now, is that alright?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
So, well, we might as well watch as Inika says hi, Molly. So little Floppy Doos. I don't know whether he's had a sleep. I think you might have had a sleep this morning. You've got some shavings on. So Noodles has had her first meds this morning. First of 3 meds that go through that tube that goes down into her eye. I'm pleased to say it's not looking as swollen this morning. It was a little bit gunky. Ina's got a swollen eye now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Do you know she did
In
the
that
other week?
I remember you saying, yeah,
And it's been weakened quite a bit.
yeah, so I think we'll need to get some eye drops in her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see she's still got the poultice on that foot, but she's walking a lot better. And Chris is here tomorrow to get a shoe put back on. And I've ordered the Equivisor, so that will hopefully arrive today because I did ask for a express delivery. And once she's got that on, there's no reason why she couldn't go on the walker and go in the turnouts. But while it's quite windy, we'd rather keep her in and sheltered. What was that, Monique? No BBC, but a live video from Greenbank Farm, Cumbria. Yeah. Do we want the BBC? Don't think we want the BBC. Sally says hi as well, Molly.
Hello, Sally.
Sally, I don't know why, but
know.
YouTube keeps hiding your comments for some reason, but we can unhide them. There we go. Oh, who's Lisa talking to? Anyway, so
I'll go and get a drop for
okay, cool.
Oh, right.
So as you can see, Nika has this tube that is inserted into her eye that comes around the front and then ends on this lolly stick at the end here. So we take this little end off and syringe the drops that she needs into her eye from there, and that way we can be far more accurate. So 6 times a day she's getting the antibiotic drops and the plasma. I never know whether that should be over the top of your ear. You
I don't think she likes it.
I don't think she does
in the
like it.
middle, 'cause she
No,
keeps moving it over.
she does. So yeah, she gets the antibiotic drops 6 times a day, the plasma 6 times a day, and then the atropine. Is it atropine?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Atropine?
Atropine, twice a day. Do lots of people have horses in England? I think lots of people have horses all around the world for all sorts of different reasons. Oh, door's alive. But as you can see, you know, she's bright enough. Her eye's not swollen like it was yesterday. She definitely seems a bit happier. And I don't know whether you can see a close-up. You can see, I don't know whether any of you will have seen the video where Chris explained what was going on in her eye and what he's done. But that red part that you can